Hello everyone, Nishant here from Learn QA Skill. In today's video, we will be going to discuss about decision table technique. So decision table testing is a software testing methodology which is used to test the system behavior for the various input combinations. In this approach, the several input combinations and their corresponding system behaviors are represented in the table format. The decision table is also called as a cause-effect table. The decision table testing technique used when we have the more number of conditions and the corresponding actions related to it. In decision table technique, we deal with the combination of inputs. To identify the test cases with the decision table, we consider the condition and actions. So the conditions and actions are listed into the table, and according to that we create the test cases. So let's take an example here of transferring a money online to an account which is an already added and approved with the bank. So here are the conditions for transferring a money. Account should be approved from the bank. While transferring the money, the OTP should be matched and there is a sufficient money available in the account. And the actions related to it are transfer the money, show a message if insufficient amount available in the account to transfer, and third action is block the transaction in case of suspicious transaction. So all the conditions and action listed in the table form. So here is the condition and here is the actions. So based on this we create the test cases. So here the 5 test cases are created. So what is the first test case? If account is already approved, OTP is matched and sufficient money in the account, then execute the action 1. So then the user should able to transfer the money or he can transfer the money. And in the test case 2, if the account is already approved, OTP is matched and the sufficient amount is not there in the account, then execute the second action, which is show a message as a insufficient amount available in the account while transferring the money. And the third test case is if the condition 1, like account is already approved, OTP is not matched, sufficient amount is there in the account, then execute the third action, like block the transaction. Why? Because the OTP is not matched. Now the fourth test case is if the account is already approved, OTP is not matched and the sufficient amount is not there in the account. So in that case, execute the third action, which is block the transaction, because here also the OTP is not matched and the amount is not there in the account. Now the fifth test case is if the condition 1 is false, means account is not approved, means that transaction is invalid transaction. Like this, in the decision table we have to list the conditions and actions to it, and based on the conditions we have to execute the test cases and check that which action is performed based on the condition.